Why, hello there, and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday, I came across some news that honestly, I don't think anyone is particularly happy about. Country artist Zach Bryan has just announced his marriage to Samantha Leonard, or Leonard, correct me if I'm wrong, with the caption, "Tougher than the rest," a reference of a Bruce Springsteen song of the same name, but that can probably also have a double meaning, which, yeah, we're talking about later. Now, for those who don't know, Zach Bryan has been surrounded by public allegations and controversies over the past year, including statements made by his ex, Brianna Chicken Fry. Announcing a marriage right now has caused a lot of us to give some side eyes, especially considering how recent some of these issues were still unfolding in the public eye. And to understand the purpose of this rant, we need to start with his first marriage. That was to Rose Madden. So Zach and Rose met while they were both serving in the US Navy, and they tied the knot July of 2020. So their marriage was short-lived. It only lasted about a year, ending in May of 2021. They've kept their divorce pretty private. And there's been rumors online that Zach allegedly cheated on Rose while she was on deployment and mailed her divorce papers. These claims have not been confirmed, but there's a lot of suspicion about the end of their marriage. It's hard to say too much about this marriage because Rose has really kept out of the public eye. She's not very active on social media, and due to an NDA, she has not commented on any of these allegations. Anyway, after his split from Rose, he then went on to date this girl, Deb Pfeiffer. I honestly don't know if I'm saying any of these last names right. And then after that came Brianna Chicken Fry, which is a very well-known situation. Over the past year, Brianna has made public allegations and shared statements about her time with Zach on many podcasts, including her own Barstool podcast, BFFs. And with this relationship, the story seems to be repeating itself here because Zach had broken up with her while she was across the country on tour, and she had just spent a year on tour with him. But after that, Chicken Fry says that they did get back together.
He still never apologized for what he did to me, and I kept asking him, like, I'm gonna apologize, I just can't do it right now. And he never did.
And when they did finally break up, Brie wanted to keep things private, but then Zach got caught on a dating app, Raya.
We broke up that day. You make a Raya. Obviously, it's gonna be the first thing online. Like, obviously, one, that's humiliating, two, that's hurtful.
Which then makes the breakup more public and everything starts to unfold. He posts on his Instagram story, and her privacy and mourning is just kicked out the window. So Brie has opened up about being offered $12 million to sign an NDA, which she did decline.
I didn't take the money because I'm not signing away my experiences and what I went through to protect someone that hurt me. And I'm a lot stronger than a weak man, and I'm not, you f your money, f you.
She also accuses that he was emotionally abusive.
I mean, I went through literal narcissistic emotional abuse for a year, and he made me believe everything was my fault. He isolated me for my whole entire life. He wouldn't let me be who I wanted to be. He made me hate everything that I loved about myself. He broke me down and then made me feel like he was all I had left, and he just kept repeatedly beating me down, even to the point of like yesterday.
And so the internet is blowing up over this. BFFs Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards wrote this Zach Bryan diss track titled "Smallest Man," defending their co-host Brie. And the lines in this are crazy. They are accusing this man of spreading STDs, cheating. They are just totally going off on this guy. I highly encourage you to watch this yourself because it is like watching middle school boy beef. It is so stupid and hilarious. And I think it might have gotten taken down a few times, but pop off, do your thing. So now in 2025, after all this drama is going on, Zach announces that he has a girlfriend, that girlfriend being his now wife, Samantha. They had met in Spain, participating in the Running with the Bulls. It's also been very apparent that Zach has not moved on from the past year with Brianna. He posted himself burning a Barstool flag on Instagram and then also is posting the messages from Brianna, and now he has a girlfriend. It's just kind of messy. Otherwise, from what I know, there was no real engagement announcement, just his post on New Year's revealing that he'd gotten married in Spain the day before on New Year's Eve. And this is where it gets messy because Samantha, she is beautiful, she's gorgeous, but she also tends to resemble Brianna by a lot. And once more, our good friend Dave decides to let the internet know just exactly how he feels.
Have you seen his girlfriend?
What?
That is Not Brianna. This guy's an absolute psychopath. He's got a type. He went and built a Brianna 2.0 in the lab. I mean, this is insane.
This man is holding nothing back here. But what's really catching the public eye is Zach's caption, tougher than the rest. Why does she need to be tough, Zach? What woman should be in a relationship that requires her to be tougher than your last woman? Tougher in handling you as a partner. Anyway, it's being taken in a way that suggests he is very aware of what he's doing, how he's treating women, and he will just continue to put women through that and take pride in that, which is not a good thing. Hopefully he did not mean that when he put tougher than the rest. Maybe he's referring to himself. I would like to think that, because these are horrible thoughts, horrible allegations that he's faced in the past year. I myself was shocked when I saw that. I was like, okay, I'm making a video on this right now. I don't care if people watch it or not. I need to rant. I need to. Because I used to be a Zach Bryan fan myself, and then I started hearing all this stuff, and I was like, And this happens a lot, especially in country music. Redneck men are not who you want to mess around with. It's a whirlwind of emotions. But in the end, I guess we'll never know. And I don't know, it's their life. Let them live it. Let him have fun. Hopefully there may not be any lesson to be learned. I don't know. Wish them the best. Really, it would stink to have another divorce, to have another girl hurt. Let's just hope Zach's a lover boy this time. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. Thank you for sticking around to this rant. It was a very interesting, weird rant that I don't really think a lot of people are going to care about, but I care about it because it was a big shock. It was a lot of news for me, and I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you next time.